Well, hello, and welcome to our next episode of On the Couch with Lisa B. as we break a hot story. I'm sitting here with Mr. Elijah Green and Mr. David Cook, and the topic today is Dream Shattered. Hi, Mr. Green. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Well, why don't we start with your story? Both men actually have similar stories, but it's so unbelievable that this type of thing is going on in this day and age is that I had to have both men on the show to talk about it. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Green. I know that you're a veteran and of 21 years.
Yes, I spent 21 years in the United States military, and I served most of my time in the Asian countries, Thailand, Vietnam, Japan, Korea, and most of those countries. I served up until 1988.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And then after 1988, what did you do?
Well, from all that I have learned over the 21 years in the military, I really wanted to put something together and give back to my country. So what I decided to do was open a fitness facility, an athletic fitness, and it was designed for entire families, but mostly to fight that obesity, childhood obesity. I find that a lot of our kids, they're not getting the fitness that they need, not getting the nutrients that they needed. So that was one of my goals, was to open a facility where they can come and work out, instructional type programs, and address those issues that our nation faces.
You said something that was profound to me when I met you. You said you want to stop letting them look at action heroes, but go ahead, but you wanted them to become an action hero.
Exactly. They sit on the couch. A lot of them sit on the couch and they give the finger work and they watch and play the games, and they enjoy that. Many of them sweat. I can look in the eyes and see that they really want to become that figure. And that's what they need to be. That's another reason why I opened the program, so they could get out there and run, jump, and challenge themselves. That's what they want, but we have to make it available to them.
Okay, so what's going on with the gym?
Well, I used to own Green Valley Health Fitness. I owned it for approximately, less than 2 weeks before the city shut it down. It was kind of a sad story. We had customers that really enjoyed our program. That was coming in, was building up, and the problem was this: there was a large commercial developer that had eyes on that facility which we were in, and they were fighting against the landlord of that facility. Now, none of this I knew of, and it boiled down to where the city mentioned that they had gotten a call-in complaint from someone stating that we were not an athletic company. Now, we had applied for license and we got it through the city, and we annotated everything that we was going to do there. We were within the coding, but this complaint seems to override anything that was listed on our application. So the city sent out a letter revoking my license.
So who made the complaint?
Up to this date, I'm really not sure. And when we met with the Planning Commission, we did have to meet the board to determine whether we were an athletic company or a child care or karate studio or a personal fitness studio. And the Planning Commission voted in our favor 4-1 that we are actually an athletic company. We had everything that normal athletic company will have.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw it, and the pictures were phenomenal of the athletic company that you had. It was beautiful. So as it stands, anyone can just make an anonymous call, and you don't even have due process. That was to face the person that made the anonymous call, and they can have your license revoked.
It seems to be that case. We should be able to address that. But one thing I'd like to mention is that the vice mayor, he came down to visit our facility And his words was, oh, I don't know why we're shutting this facility down. This facility meet all the requirements of an athletic company. We should not be doing that. And, so it kind of like went that way. The city took on the fight of whomever that was that made the complaint. 100% of the fight, they took it through the Planning Commission. They took it all the way to the City Council up until my license was revoked. Now, the situation is that they got what they want. The landlord, she could not make the payments because she didn't have a tenant that could make the payments to her because I had no customers. Now the developer, he moves right in, he takes the property.
Okay, but let's